How long does it take to see improvements in aerobic capacity? Have you ever wondered how long it takes to see real changes in your aerobic capacity? If you are training for track and field events, sprinting, or marathon running, this question is key to your progress. Aerobic capacity is all about how well your body can take in, transport, and use oxygen during exercise. It is often measured as VO2max, which is crucial for endurance events like marathons and even for sprinters during recovery. Typically, you can start to notice improvements in aerobic capacity within 4 to 8 weeks of consistent training. However, the exact timeline can vary based on factors like training intensity, volume, and your starting fitness level. For marathon training and long-distance events, continuous tempo runs and moderate-intensity aerobic training are effective. You might see increased endurance and efficiency after about 4 to 6 weeks, with more significant gains appearing around 8 to 12 weeks of structured training. If you are focusing on middle-distance events, such as the 800 meters to the 1500 meters, a mix of aerobic and anaerobic training works best. This includes extensive tempo runs at 55 to 80% intensity and intervals at or near race pace. Improvements can often be seen within 6 to 8 weeks, especially if you include high-intensity interval training. This type of training, like 4x4-minute intervals at about 95% of your maximum aerobic speed, can really boost your aerobic capacity. For sprinters, the emphasis on aerobic capacity is less, but it still plays a role in recovery between sprints. Training for sprinters focuses more on anaerobic and neuromuscular systems. However, incorporating aerobic tempo runs and low-intensity steady-state runs can help with overall conditioning. Aerobic gains for sprinters may be slower and less noticeable, but you can still see improvements in 6 to 8 weeks with the right training. High-intensity interval training is effective for improving VO2max and aerobic capacity across all disciplines. When performed 3 times a week, you may see measurable improvements in as little as 4 weeks. Extensive tempo running, which involves intervals at around 70 to 80% of your maximum heart rate, also contributes to aerobic development. As you start your training, begin with manageable volumes, like 20 minutes of aerobic work, and gradually increase the duration and intensity. Once you can sustain 60 minutes at a certain intensity, you can increase the intensity or add longer intervals near your lactate threshold for further improvements. In short, while some improvements can be noticed as early as 4 weeks, more substantial gains typically requiring 6 to 12 weeks of consistent training tailored to your specific event and fitness level.